Hey guys, it's Princess Gara, and I decided to make an anime review today on an anime that I watched like a couple of months ago. But before we get into that, I wanted to say happy holidays to all of you, no matter what you celebrate, whether that be Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Atheist Appreciation Day. I just want to say happy holidays. So what better anime than to review on Christmas Eve than Elfen Live? Should have thought that one through. So, I'm reviewing Elfen Live, which was written by Lin Akamoto. It was a Japanese anime and a Japanese manga. The manga running about 12 issues and the anime running about 13 episodes. It's horror, it's gruesome, it's gore, it's everything. It's very bloody and gory, so if you have a weak stomach, then maybe you should rethink your decision to even start watching Elfen Live, because the first episode will have you. Anyway, so the anime ran from about July to August 2004, and the manga ran from June to August 2004. I think I did that right. Anyway, so let's get into the backstory of it. So we are placed in Japan, where there's a new strain of humans, of the human species, and they're called Diclonius. Now, Diclonius look exactly like humans, except for they kind of look like they have cat ears, but they're not cat ears. They're actually horns. And that's not the scary part. The scary part is that they have these long, like, vectors, which are like invisible arms, which they kill people with. They can, like, be solid, and they can, like, slice you up, and, like, they can, like, one swipe can cut off your whole leg. No joke. But they could also be like transparent and invisible. They could go through walls. It's crazy-ish. Anyway, so the whole thing focuses around this test subject called Lucy, because, you know, the original human species doesn't want these Diclonius walking around like cutting people up, because Diclonius don't really have much emotions or feelings and stuff, so they'll like kill anybody and not feel sorry for it. It's like that. So they had her in this facility. Lucy escaped from the facility in the first episode, killing all the guards. Like, it was crazy. Like, you don't understand. And then, like, she escapes and she gets into this fight with, I think a police officer, and she gets injured, which she takes on this new persona called Nu, which is pretty much like an innocent little child, yeah, like a regular Japanese character who hasn't had sex yet. So, and she's found by Kota and Yuka. Kota is a guy. Sorry, I didn't know really how to explain him at first. And his cousin is Yuka. Yuka is very, like, jealous of Nu, because it happens that Kota takes in Nu, and they're living together, and Yuka didn't really like that, so she moved in with them, because Kota doesn't have any parents, or his sister, and Nu reminds him of his sister, so he brings her in and everything, and yeah, so he has this big house to himself, but he ends up bringing Nu and Yuka and everything. Kota doesn't learn about Lucy's past until closer to the end of the anime, so that's when shit gets really crazy. There's two things also that you need to know about Lucy. One is that she's the only Diclonii that can reproduce, because Diclonia can't reproduce, but evidently she's supposed to be like this queen, so she can reproduce. And also number two, how she changes personas is when she gets hit on the head, because on the beach she got like knocked out or something. That's how she turns into Nu, and then she gets hit on the head again with like a book and random things like that. So then she gets hit again. So she turns back into Lucy, and like she'll take on the persona. She'll get really quiet. She gets really scary actually, and she leaves and she goes and kills people. That's pretty much the gist of the anime. And the police and the people from the facility are pretty much trying to get Lucy back however they can, pretty much wanting to kill her. So, do I recommend this anime? No one with a weak stomach, because every episode there will be gore, there'll be blood, and there will be those feels that you don't want to feel. I cry every time it came to this anime, so believe you me, you should not. No, it makes me cry just thinking about it. Something I loved about this anime in general was the music. Like, there's this like Mozart type, Beethoven type of thing going on in the beginning, and I love it, and I had to put it in this video because woo. So there's a lot of graphic violence, there's a lot of blood, and there's a lot of gore, but when you get past all of that, I'm sorry, I hit myself. When you get past all of that, there's so much sadness, and there's so much, like, it makes you feel for the characters. Like, the anime is a really amazing anime. It was like 13 episodes. I wish it was like 26, but you know, kind of just had to do it the way that you wanted to do it. So I recommend this anime to everybody. Like, if you have a weak stomach, I don't think you're gonna like throw up. Actually, you might. So just don't watch this anime if you know that like you can't like even watch it, might like eat a cockroach or something. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. I'll be back on tomorrow, I promise. Pinky swear. So, hey, look, Puppy came to visit. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later, and I love you so much. This has been Princess Gara. Bye bye.